What if I told you that the fish you're eating to stay healthy could actually be accelerating memory loss, increasing your risk of a stroke, and flooding your body with inflammation? And what if you're eating it believing it's a good choice? Scary, right? But on the flip side, the right fish can be one of the most powerful anti-aging foods on the planet, protecting your brain, your heart, and your joints. The choice on your plate is that stark. Stay with us, because if you're over 60, this is non-negotiable information. Today, we're breaking down the 4 worst fishes you should never touch and the 4 you must be eating. Let's dive in. So if you're over 60, you've likely noticed that your body doesn't quite work the way it did at 40. That's not a flaw, it's a new phase of life with new rules. And your diet needs to adapt to play a new, more crucial role, not just fueling you, but actively protecting you. This is where fish comes in. But it's not just about eating any fish, it's about strategic eating. The right choices can be one of the most powerful tools in your arsenal for healthy aging, while the wrong ones can silently work against you. So, why is fish so uniquely important for us at this stage? It's a concentrated source of specific nutrients that become non-negotiable after 60. First, high-quality protein. We naturally lose muscle mass as we age, a condition called sarcopenia. This leads to weakness, loss of independence, and a higher risk of falls. The protein in fish is easily absorbed and is essential for maintaining and rebuilding that precious muscle. But the real superstars are the omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA. These are powerful anti-inflammatory compounds. Think of chronic inflammation as a slow-burning fire inside your body, linked to arthritis, heart disease, and even cognitive decline. Omega-3s help douse that fire. Fish is also a top source of vitamin D, critical for calcium absorption and bone strength, and vitamin B12, which our bodies absorb less efficiently as we age. B12 is vital for nerve function and energy. It's also rich in minerals like selenium, a potent antioxidant that protects your cells. In short, the right fish supports your brain, your heart, your bones, and your muscles. But here's the critical catch that most people miss. Not all fish deliver these benefits. Some are so contaminated or nutritionally poor that they do the exact opposite. Let's start with the ones you need to avoid. Worst fish number 4, imported catfish. We're starting our list with a fish that often gets recommended as a cheap, mild option, especially if you're not a big fan of strong, fishy flavors. But I'm here to tell you that imported catfish, particularly the kind that comes from countries like Vietnam or China with less strict regulations, is a nutritional minefield you need to avoid. Here's the problem. To keep up with demand, this catfish is almost always farmed in incredibly crowded, dirty ponds. Think of it like a factory farm, but underwater. In these conditions, disease spreads like wildfire. So what do the farmers do? They pump the water full of antibiotics and antifungal chemicals just to keep the fish alive. Many of these chemicals are banned for use here in the US and Europe for a reason, but those residues can and do end up right on your plate. And it gets worse. These farms are often located in polluted waterways. The catfish, being bottom feeders, suck up heavy metals like mercury and lead from the muck, which then accumulate in their flesh. Finally, their diet is all wrong. In the wild, they'd eat a natural diet. On these farms, they're fed cheap corn, soy, and other grains. This completely throws off their natural fat profile, loading them up with inflammatory omega-6 fatty acids and giving them almost none of the beneficial, anti-inflammatory omega-3s we're actually trying to eat. So you're essentially eating an inflammatory, potentially toxic fillet that offers very little of the good stuff your body needs. The risk is simply not worth it. Worst fish number 3, tuna. Now, this one is going to be a real shocker for a lot of you. I know it was for me. We're talking about tuna. It's the go-to for sandwiches, salads, and quick dinners. It's convenient, it's popular, and we've all been told it's healthy. But for us over 60, it poses a serious and hidden threat because of one thing: mercury. You see, tuna are large, predatory fish. They live a long time and they are at the top of the food chain. What does that mean? They eat smaller fish, and those smaller fish have eaten even smaller ones. All the way down the chain, mercury, a powerful neurotoxin, is being absorbed. It doesn't get broken down or expelled. It just accumulates. The bigger and older the tuna species, like albacore, bigeye, or ahi, the more time it has had to build up a lifetime's worth of mercury in its body. When we were younger, our bodies might have been able to process some of this out. But this is the key point. As we age, our body's natural ability to detoxify and eliminate heavy metals like mercury slows down significantly. Our kidneys and liver just don't work as efficiently as they used to. This means the mercury from that tuna sandwich stays in our system longer, doing more damage. It's been directly linked to memory fog, cognitive decline, and nerve problems. Now you might be thinking, but I just buy the light canned tuna. While it's true that light or skipjack tuna is lower in mercury than white or albacore, you still have to be extremely cautious. It is not a free pass to eat it every day. For seniors, the general advice is to think of it as an occasional treat, not a staple. The potential for slow, cumulative damage to your nervous system is just too high. The risks for us now far outweigh the benefits. Worst fish number 2, king mackerel. If you thought tuna was bad, wait until you hear about our number 2 worst fish. This one is so high in mercury that the FDA explicitly tells pregnant women and young children to avoid it entirely. And if it's not safe for them, it is absolutely not safe for us. I'm talking about king mackerel. Let's be very clear. Not all mackerel is created equal. Smaller varieties, like North Atlantic or Pacific mackerel, are actually quite low in mercury and can be a good choice. But king mackerel is a different beast altogether. It's a large, predatory fish that lives a long time, and it consistently tops the charts for the highest levels of methylmercury found in seafood. We're talking about levels that are multiple times higher than even the worst types of tuna. For a senior with a slowed-down detox system, eating a serving of king mackerel isn't just a poor choice. It's like taking a direct shot of a neurotoxin. The potential for immediate harm to your nervous system and the cumulative damage to your cognitive health is severe. But here's the sneaky part, and why you need to be so vigilant: mislabeling. You will rarely see it proudly advertised as king mackerel on a menu or in a store. It's often just labeled generically as mackerel. So you might think you're making a safe, healthy choice, but you're actually being served one of the most contaminated fish in the sea. This is why you must ask questions. If it just says mackerel, you need to find out what kind. If they don't know, do not eat it. Your health is worth that extra moment of caution. This is one fish you simply cannot afford to take a chance on. Worst fish number 1, farmed tilapia. And now we've arrived at the number 1 worst fish you can eat after 60. This will be the most controversial one for many of you because it's everywhere. It's cheap, it's bland, it's on every menu and in every supermarket. But I am telling you, conventional farmed tilapia, particularly from large-scale international operations, is arguably the worst possible seafood choice you can make for your health as a senior. It's a nutritional fraud. Let's start with the biggest issue: inflammation. We eat fish for those famous anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids, right? Well, farmed tilapia has the opposite effect. Because of the cheap, grain-based diet they're fed, often GMO corn and soy, their fat profile is a disaster. They are loaded with inflammatory omega-6 fatty acids and have almost no beneficial omega-3s. In fact, the ratio of inflammatory to anti-inflammatory fats in tilapia is worse than in a hamburger or a strip of bacon. You are eating a food that actively promotes the very inflammation you're trying to avoid. The inflammation that worsens your arthritis, hurts your heart, and clouds your brain. Now, let's talk about where it comes from. Much like imported catfish, tilapia is farmed in horrifically crowded, filthy conditions. To prevent disease in these aquatic feedlots, operators use antibiotics and pesticides liberally. These residues can remain in the fish you eat, contributing to antibiotic resistance and introducing new toxins into your body. The water conditions are often poor, leading to potential contamination with bacteria and even more dangerous toxins like dioxins. And finally, let's talk about what you're not getting. Compared to the wild-caught, clean fish we'll talk about later, Tilapia is pitifully low in the nutrients that matter. It has minimal protein, almost no omega-3s, and lacks the powerful vitamins and minerals like B12, vitamin D, and selenium that we need. You are essentially eating a blank, flaky canvas that's been painted with toxins and inflammation. You might choose it because it's easy on the budget, but the long-term cost to your health is incalculable. It offers no benefits and significant, proven harms. For managing chronic conditions that already come with age, eating farmed tilapia is like pouring gasoline on a fire. This is the one fish I beg you to cut from your diet completely. I know that list can feel pretty alarming. It's frustrating to think that something we've been told is healthy can hide such risks. But please, don't let it discourage you, because now we get to flip the script entirely. Knowledge is power, and now that you know what to avoid, we can focus on the absolute heroes of the seafood world, the fish that deliver a massive, powerful dose of those age-defying nutrients with minimal risk. These are the choices that will protect your health, not harm it. Let's talk about the fish you can feel truly good about eating. Best fish number 4, wild-caught Pacific COD. Now let's shift to the good news, starting with a fantastic and utterly reliable choice, wild-caught Pacific cod. If you're looking for a mild, flaky, and incredibly versatile white fish that you can trust several times a week, this is your absolute foundation. It's the safe, steady workhorse of a senior's seafood diet, and here's exactly why it earns a top spot. First and foremost, it's an exceptional source of lean, high-quality protein. This is the building block your body desperately needs to combat sarcopenia. That's the age-related muscle loss that can rob us of our strength and independence. Eating cod helps you maintain that muscle mass, which is so crucial for your mobility and overall metabolism. But its benefits go far beyond just protein. Pacific cod is an outstanding source of a mineral called selenium. Think of selenium as your body's personal bodyguard. It's a powerful antioxidant that protects your brain cells from oxidative damage, a key factor in cognitive decline. It's also absolutely vital for supporting a healthy thyroid, which is the master gland that regulates your energy, your weight, and your mood. Furthermore, it provides a perfect combination of phosphorus and a significant dose of vitamin B12. This dynamic duo is essential for maintaining strong, dense bones and ensuring your nervous system and red blood cells are functioning perfectly, helping to fight off that common fatigue we can sometimes feel. And the single most important benefit for us, peace of mind. Because it's a smaller, wild-caught fish from the cold, pristine waters of the Pacific, it sits very low on the food chain. This means it has had virtually no opportunity to accumulate the mercury or other toxins we're so carefully avoiding. It's a no-worry, all-benefit kind of fish that delivers exactly what we need without any of the bad stuff. Best fish number 3, sardines. I need you to bear with me on this one, because I'm about to make a bold claim. For anyone over 60, the humble sardine is not just a good choice. It is arguably the most powerful anti-aging superfood you can find in the entire seafood aisle. I know, they have a reputation. But I am here to give them the glowing endorsement they deserve and convince you to give them a real chance. Think of a tin of sardines as the most affordable, convenient, and nutrient-dense insurance policy you can buy for your health. Let's break down exactly why they're so incredible. First, they are absolutely packed to the gills with the most potent forms of omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA. These directly target and cool down the chronic inflammation that fuels arthritis, heart disease, and brain fog. But here, what truly makes them unique and perfect for seniors? You eat the soft, edible bones. That means you are getting a monumental boost of highly bioavailable calcium in its most natural form. This is an absolute game changer for combating osteoporosis and maintaining bone density to prevent dangerous fractures. They are also one of the very best natural food sources of vitamin D on the planet, a nutrient we seniors are notoriously deficient in, and which is essential for your body to actually absorb all that wonderful calcium. Add to that a staggering amount of vitamin B12 for sustained energy and healthy nerves, and a huge serving of high-quality protein. It's a complete package. And because they are small, plankton-eating fish that live short lives, they have virtually zero accumulated mercury. They're affordable, require no prep, and are delicious simply mashed on some whole wheat toast with a squeeze of lemon. Please, for the sake of your bones, your brain, and your heart, give them an honest try. Your future self will thank you for it. Best fish number 2, wild Alaskan salmon. When it comes to a true nutritional powerhouse for seniors, wild Alaskan salmon stands tall as the undeniable gold standard. This isn't just a healthy menu option. It's a direct investment in your vitality, acting like a shield for your most critical organs. Its reputation is well earned, and for those of us over 60, making it a staple in your diet is one of the smartest decisions you can make for your long-term well-being. The reasons are profound and specifically targeted to the challenges we face with agging. The most celebrated benefit is its astronomically high concentration of the long-chain omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA. These aren't just ordinary fats. They are potent, natural anti-inflammatory agents. They work directly to cool the fires of chronic inflammation that ignite arthritis pain, stiffen arteries, and contribute to the plaque buildup in the brain linked to cognitive decline. But the magic of wild salmon doesn't stop there. Its vibrant, deep pink color comes from a powerful antioxidant called astaxanthin, which is a true superstar in the antioxidant world. This compound provides an extra layer of defense, protecting your cells from oxidative damage, the same kind of damage that accelerates agging. It's renowned for supporting skin health, reducing the risk of age-related eye diseases like macular degeneration, and even crossing the blood-brain barrier to protect your neurons. It is crucial to distinguish this wild-caught hero from its farmed counterpart. Wild salmon earns its superior profile by swimming freely in the pristine, icy waters of Alaska, consuming a natural diet of krill and smaller fish. This natural life is what builds up their incredible stores of good fats and astaxanthin. Farmed salmon, often raised in crowded net pens, can be higher in inflammatory omega-6 fats due to their processed feed, and is sometimes artificially colored to achieve that appealing pink hue. By choosing wild-caught, you are guaranteed a clean, supremely nutritious fillet that actively works to preserve your mind, strengthen your heart, and protect your body from the inside out, making it worth every single penny. Best fish number 1, rainbow trout. I know this number 1 pick might raise some eyebrows. How can a farmed fish possibly top this list? The answer lies in the remarkable exception to the rule, US farmed rainbow trout. When done correctly, this fish represents the perfect trifecta of impeccable safety, outstanding nutrition, and incredible practicality, making it the most reliable and ideal everyday fish for seniors. It's the choice that eliminates the guesswork and delivers consistent benefits without any of the worry. And here's the detailed explanation why it deserves the top spot. The entire argument for trout hinges on its farming practices, which are a world apart from the dangerous conditions we discussed with tilapia or catfish. In the United States, rainbow trout are primarily raised in a unique system called flow-through raceways. Imagine these as long, narrow channels placed right in the path of a continuous flow of fresh, cold spring water. This constant flushing of clean, oxygenated water means the fish stay incredibly healthy, drastically reducing any need for antibiotics or chemicals. They are also fed a controlled, high-quality diet that is designed to maximize their nutritional value. The result is a fish that is consistently clean, with a contaminant risk so low it's nearly negligible, providing the ultimate peace of mind. But its safety is only half the story. Nutritionally, it punches far above its weight. It is an excellent source of those all-important anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids. It also boasts a complete and robust profile of B vitamins, with a special emphasis on niacin, B3, which is absolutely vital for converting food into usable energy, maintaining a healthy nervous system, and even improving cholesterol levels. It's also a good source of iron to combat fatigue and zinc to bolster your immune system. Perhaps its greatest asset for seniors is its practicality. Its flavor is mild and subtly sweet. Its texture is tender and flaky without being oily, making it exceptionally easy to digest and enjoy, even for those who are sometimes hesitant about fish. It's affordable, widely available, and a testament to how good farming can be. So let's bring it all home. The choices you make at the seafood counter are no longer just about taste, they're about your longevity and quality of life. It's a clear divide. On one side, the fish that introduce toxins and inflammation, imported catfish, high mercury tuna, king mackerel, and farmed tilapia. These threaten your memory, your heart, and your joints. On the other side, you have the heroes: wild Pacific cod, sardines, wild Alaskan salmon, and rainbow trout. These deliver the protein, omega-3s, and vital nutrients your body craves to protect your brain, strengthen your heart, and preserve your mobility. Your diet is one of the most powerful tools you have to influence how you age. By making this simple switch, you're not just avoiding danger, you're actively feeding your health, your clarity, and your future independence. Was there a fish on this list that truly surprised you? Let me know your thoughts or your own go to healthy fish down in the comments below. I love hearing from you. If this information helped clarify what to look for, please do me a huge favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And most importantly, if you have a friend or family member over 60 who needs to see this, please share this video with them. It could truly make a profound difference in their health. Thanks for watching. And as always, stay informed, stay healthy.